All right, what's going on, guys? I already see somebody asking how to kill Adam. It's safe to say you don't watch the videos. Crazy. Man showed up in the chat literally asking how to kill Adam when the very last video I uploaded was how to kill Adam. Even titled it how to kill Adam. Okay. What's going on, Ron? What's going on, Cheesy? Shout out to Jaquavion. Who am I missing? Hold up. Shout out to the Carter. Alright. Otherworld battle meta is so toxic, can't climb ranks anymore, and so less points on winning. Yep. They made it harder. White Fox without uniform worth it to use in team and support character. Yep, that's what I do for my free to play. According to what? According to would it be a wise decision to save for summer uniforms next update? Up to you. Just being lazy until 7 p.m. What's happening at 7 p.m.? People are using Gene with 3 supports. Wait, how can you use Gene in 3 supports? That would be like, wait, in Otherworld battle? So what? Gene, Colossus, Wasp, and Hela? But then who's the other character? Adam? Gene and Adam? Is Gamora good with a mini rage? Yeah, she's okay. Just go to energy or destruction. I'm a PvE player. Should I buy Adam? No. Yeah, well, he's good for PvE. He just doesn't use very often. No need, really. You have other characters that can do it. So you see what I'm saying? Alright, cool. Are you gonna make another account reacting to podcast stuff? MFF. What? Reacting to podcasts and stuff. Motherfuckers banned your old one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have quite a few channels, and a few of them got shadow banned. I do have another one though. Low key. Alright, so let's get it started. Cheesy, you can pick somebody. Yash, message me on Discord and I'll send you the link. I haven't been posting on it recently because they shadow banned it. But I've been thinking about posting again. But message me on Discord and I'll give you the link. Let me know who you choose, Cheesy. Is Venom bad for ABX and good for ABL? He's just good for both. Not the best, but good. Wait, what? Oh. Tatsugiri? Oh, it's Tet. Like that? All right, y'all can stop posting now. But Cheesy, you gotta give me the 3 questions because I don't know what's the plan here. Them checks about to be fat. This guy putting in all them extra hours. I see you. Card help. Character. Oh, Mr. Zest, that's you? Okay, hold up. So in terms of cards, I'd probably remove Spider-Man for Luna Snow. You gotta craft all of these. Are you going for a hybrid set? Because what you have right now is pretty much a hybrid set. Okay, so you're going for a hybrid set. Then I would remove Spider-Man or Cable. Both probably in the long run for Crescent and Luna Snow. I don't use Venom in ABX and ABL. I use Moon Knight for ABX, and for ABL I use Dr. Octopus or Namor previously. But you gotta craft these cards, bro. You gotta run your dimension risks. Get those crafting cubes and whatnot, and craft your cards. You craft the wrong ones, but unluckily for you, so far you haven't gotten any Pierce. You see what I'm saying? These guys are just spamming. Even when I post in the chat, even when I make the title "Do Not Spam," these guys still spam. It's like, brain don't work, dog. Crazy. Is that John I see? Oh no, that's Jack. Oh yeah, by the way guys, we have some space in my alliance. If you guys want to play alliance battle and you Jack, what are you saying? 130, 140? Is 140 too much to ask for? Spider, you trash. We don't want you. Alright, so we're looking for people around like 130, 140 for ABX. And you gotta play AC part-time. That's it. MFR end of service? Yeah, I seen that. I seen it a couple days ago actually. That was like last year. They said they stopped putting out updates for that game, so I already knew they were just milking the remaining players for as much money as they possibly could, and then they were gonna shut it down. You can always tell when a game says we're not doing any more updates, that's when you stop spending money. Period. So if Marvel Future Fight stops putting out updates, then you stop spending money because you know it's the doors are closing, okay? The doors are closing, the lights are turning off. That's it. No, I didn't watch out Spider-Verse yet. Yeah, I know somebody that spent like 100 grand on Future Revolution in the first like 8 months, bro. That man has the bag. Like he spent like so much money, bro, and even he couldn't keep that game afloat. Like imagine that game came and went in 2 years, bro. 2 years. That man spent bro, the first day. And I thought he was capping. Man sent me the whole statement, bro. Sent me all the statements. I was like, that's crazy. But he owns his own company and he makes a bunch of money. So I'm like, yo, you do you, man. It's like, yo, this is just like something I do for fun. So I'm like, all right, if you got it like that, you got it like that. You know? Some people have the money and it's just nothing to them. Man, like tossed out like 100 grand in a game and gone. Just gone. Any chance Miles gets a uniform? I think tier 4 possible for him would be nice. How long does it take to get Jean? To tier 4 from scratch? Probably like 5 months. Alright, so characters to build for PvE. Let's jump into it. You're already working on Thor, Iron Man. You probably... I want to say get Sharon's uniform, but... maybe not. Chat, what do you think? Sharon's uniform or not? I think you can live without it. You have Iron Man. He's gonna do anything that Sharon can do. So I would say, skip it. All right. So yeah, I want to say Thor, Iron Man. Thor should be your first tier 4 in this case. Iron Man, you don't need the tier 4. You can leave him where he is. Let's see. Your first tier 3 native should be Gore. Okay, that you work on. Don't work on these two. They're trash right now. Get Val's uniform. Work on Hulk. At least get Hulk. Tier 3. Maybe level 80 with his new uniform. At this point, it's hard to say if you should get Hulk to tier 4 just because Adam Warlock is so much of a monster now. So Hulk's tier 4 value kind of yeah. You bought her uniform, so I would advise you at least transcend her. Shuri's uniform would help you. Colossus, awaken that guy. So all these uniforms that you have characters for, you should probably tier 3 them, so you can at least get some value out of them instead of buying like new uniforms. Like him, you should definitely tier 3 him. Tier 3 Cyclops, get the Phoenix 5 uniform. Taskmaster tier 3, new uniform for him. Ancient One, you want a tier 3, get her uniform. Wasp, transcend her uniform. Transcend her, get her uniform. I think that's plenty for you to work on. Let's see. Yeah. Bro, Spider, you trash. We don't want you. We need people who are consistent. We got like 5 spots open right now. Do not apply if you do not meet the requirements. We're looking for people who are like good enough to hit like 130 minimum. You know? We're not gonna waste a spot on you, Spider. Sorry. Mr. Zest, are you still here? You guys know it's all love. Me and Spider, I call it like it is. Okay, Mr. Zest, you have anything else you want to ask before we switch to somebody else? How do you know CPOC? Wait, what? CPOC? I'm from his alliance. Who? What? Hey, no, CPOC? Hold on. That name is familiar. Is he on my friends list? I think CPOC is on my friends list. Okay, so we're good for now. Ron, if you're still here, can you scoop somebody from the chat? Do not post more than once. All right, thanks, Ron. best CTP for Adam Warlock. It's too soon for me to give you the best CTP, but I think it's gonna be probably between a greed and energy. I'm leaning more towards the greed, but until I tier 4 mine and I do some more testing, I won't have a concrete for you. Okay, Shellfire 2112. Thanks, Ron. Ooh, did I spell that wrong? Yikes. Did I not spell it right? That's what he put. Hold on. What? Oh, it's 2110. Oh, okay. There we go. All right, so what are we doing over here? Shellfire, are you in the chat? What's your IGN? It's all good, Ron. It's all good. Shellfire, are you here? What are we doing? I don't know. Okay. Advice on cards and about your Thanos. Okay, let's see what your cards look like. Ooh, yikes, 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 yikes. Okay, so what's the plan here? Are you a PvE player? A PvP player? Like, what direction are you trying to go with these cards? Because there's a lot of work. There's stuff you can do immediately and stuff you're going to have to work on long term. Okay, so you plan to go PvP? Okay, so you need the Guardians of the Galaxy card for sure. You need a new Avengers number 9. So you're gonna need this card. You're gonna need, let me go over to not legendary, mythical. You're gonna need this card. And you're probably gonna need, should have just gone here to be honest. Probably gonna need this one as well. If you're going PvP, you need those 3 minimum. Okay. Now, what you should do immediately is remove this Black Widow card and replace it with this Loki card. That's something you can literally be doing right now as you're watching this stream. This Loki card, considering how bad your set is right now, is more beneficial than that Black Widow card. Okay. So you're gonna need to replace this card and this card. Do not destroy them, just take them off when there's a discount to remove, and then use them to re-roll your stars later. Okay. So you remove this one, and then fill in the spots with the cards that I mentioned. And you're good. Okay, now about your Thanos. Your Thanos looks good. Cheer for him. I would say get Hulk to 72 and leave him there. till we see how the future looks. Unfortunately, I can't recommend him as highly as I did before Adam, because Adam changes things quite drastically. But Thanos I can still recommend for tier 4. Like, I could still definitely say, yeah. Spider-Man I would definitely say tier 4. Even though it's a toss-up between him and Adam, but with a good enough build, with enough HP, his chances of one-tapping Adam twice goes up significantly. It's definitely better than Hulk one-tapping Adam twice, I'll tell you that for sure. I see Spider-Man having a place in the meta going forward for sure. So tier 4, save as many crystals as you can, work towards Jean Grey. You need Colossus's uniform. Stop buying mediocre uniforms like this one right here, especially if you're not going to tier 3 the characters. Like, look at this, tier 1 Jessica Jones. Like, that's just kind of crazy. Didn't even finish the epic quest, sorry, not epic quest, the heroic quest for White Fox. That's a disaster. That's a travesty right there. Not even getting his characters to level 60 for the free crystals. He's a disgrace to free-to-plays. Yikes. What kind of an account is this, bro? You shame yourself. Doesn't even have Green Goblin at tier 2. Doesn't even have Green Goblin's newest uniform. What the hell is going on here? You are not ready for PvP because you can barely do PvE. I'm looking at this account and he said he's building his cards for PvP. He can't even beat Gore, Null. Oh my gosh. Before you enter PvP and try to compete against the best players in the game that's been playing very long and spent a bunch of money, you need to at least, you need to at least be able to compete against the actual game content, the PvE side of things first. PvP is when you pretty much complete, like, think about Marvel Future Fight, like when you play like a campaign mode of a game, right? After you beat the campaign, okay, back in the day when you played Call of Duty, right? When you beat the campaign, that's when you go into PvP, because that campaign, teaches you the fundamentals of the game. Like, you aim, you shoot, you duck, you roll, you slide, tactics. If you can beat the AI, then maybe you have a better chance of beating actual players. So for you to say you're working on a card set for PvP when you can't even do PvE, it's just kind of backwards to me, right? That doesn't mean you're gonna be good at card. Obviously not, fool. Who should you get for World Boss Legend? The characters you have right now, like these 5 characters can already do World Boss Legend if you just get them to 72. You just gotta work on your cards, get some Pierce on your cards, and then start getting some support characters, right? So you need people like Sif, people like Valkyrie, people like Wave, people like White Fox, Taskmaster, Ancient One, like Shuri. Get those support characters up, get their newest uniforms, and just keep focusing on these characters, I guess. Maybe get Iron Man as well. Get Iron Man to tier 3 and then get him to 72. You do not need a tier 4 these two. Just tier 4 these two, and then save for Jean Grey, get Jean Grey, and after Jean Grey, hopefully you have enough crystals to get Adam for Black Friday. The best CTP for Adam Warlock? I literally just answered that question. Yeah, spiders. I'm gonna ignore this guy. This guy's just spamming. Okay, let me put him in timeout because he realistically isn't gonna stop. It's like Just gonna keep putting him in timeout until he actually uses his brain. Yo, that guy that's mind satisfied, just keep putting him in timeout. As soon as his timeout ends and he posts his IGN again, just put him in timeout, bro. Alright, so I'm gonna pick somebody right now that that clown got put in timeout because he's not using his brain, bro. Literally put in the title, do not spam. Literally put in the chat, do not spam. What does he do? Keep spamming. Crazy. Crazy concept, bro. So the more they spam, the more I'll just ignore them. Like, it's actually just crazy. All right, Mustafa. Mustafa 22, I see you. Hold up, let me grab you. Let's go. Make sure I spell it right. Watch me get it wrong though. Got it, first try. W. Need advice on cards and who to tier for after Thanos. Okay, let's see what's going on. Alright, Mustafa. Hold up. Mustafa, you here? What's the plan? What's the plan with these cards? You need advice on the cards, but what direction are you going with the cards? You put the IGN when I tell you to put the IGN, which is not now, because I already chose somebody. Is Mustafa still here? What's going on, Mr. Nobody? Anyways, so he's... Mustafa is not responding. Hybrid. If you're going for a hybrid set, then you need... Okay, so we already know the Loki card has to go at some point. Which one of these works? They're actually both decent. Well, to be fair, all three of them gonna have to go. So if you're going hybrid, you're gonna have to replace this Loki card with Scarlet Witch, this Cable card with Crescent, and this card right here with New Avengers #9. That's it. So don't put any more work into this one. So obviously you replace this first, then this, and then this finally. Only start re-rolling the stars on these ones because these are the ones you're gonna keep. Okay, you're gonna keep Luna Snow, you're gonna keep Guardians of the Galaxy, and the other three are gonna get replaced at some point. Okay. Best speed tier 4 depends on what kind of content. PvP, Spider-Man, PvE. It's you're fighting for inches. It could be Shadow Shell, it could be Black Widow, it could be Gamora. It just depends. Like if you're talking best for World Boss Legend, then it's probably Gamora in terms of raw damage. But then because she's an alien and not a human, Black Widow and Shadow Shell can go higher. Shadow Shell is stronger than Black Widow, so it could be Shadow Shell. Shadow Shell is stronger than Black Widow for Alliance Battle, but weaker. Sorry, Alliance Battle Legend, but weaker for Alliance Battle Extreme. Gamora is stronger for ABX and ABL. So it's a toss-up, bro. You're fighting for inches with these women, bro. Literally. If Gamora was a human, she would by default be better than all of them. But then Black Widow has PvP potential. The other two doesn't. Well, Shadow Shell does have PvP potential, but it's only if you combine her with Sunbird and Blue Dragon, and it's, you know, there's so many things that you have to consider when you say who's better and who's not. It's not just like a direct answer for these speed characters. Like I said, you're fighting for inches. It's a more clear-cut answer with the other categories, but speed is a little bit more complicated. Okay, so after Thanos, you probably want to go with Spider-Man. If you shouldn't have gone with Shadow Shell for your first tier 4, in my opinion. But I would go Thanos first. Maybe Spider-Man, and then save for Jean Grey. What the kind of malarkey is this? Hey man, if it works for you, it works. I'd like to ask if Hela was a good counter for Adam. Not a counter. It's a backup plan. It's a good backup plan, but not a counter. Hela's on the team to make sure that if something goes wrong and you have her artifact, there's a chance that she could counter him, but it's not a guarantee. But then again, with Adam, there are very little guarantees. Tier 4 Spider-Man is a counter. Yeah, if he can survive when Adam revives, that's the thing. You have to have good enough cards for Spider-Man to be an effective counter, if you ask me. Okay, so you want to get Thor's newest uniform, tier 3, that man. It's gonna help you a lot. Thor has a lot more value than these two, especially since you don't have his artifact. Stop working on him, leave him where he is right now, leave her where she is right now. Get him to 72 and then leave him there. That's pretty much it. How does regen work on Adam? You live longer, you do less damage, and you have a higher likelihood of losing against other Adam Warlocks. Truthfully speaking, the regen isn't going to help you tank much from Adam, because if you survive his fourth skill, sorry, if you survive his second skill, he's going to immediately either default into his fifth or his fourth, and you're going to die regardless. He's going to cut through them. He's going to cut through the regen. He's going to cut through any kind of like way you use to try and protect yourself. Your best bet is just to go for as much damage as possible so that your second skill just kills. And if it doesn't immediately kill them, when he spins the block, everybody gets wet up. That's it. Mustafa, you here? How does my one character die in GVR and all my team is dead? That's probably a bug. Okay, Mustafa, you got like 30 seconds to respond, my guy. Do you need anything else from us before we dip out? Spider doesn't even speak English. What should I go with? Judgment or rage? Because I don't have a rage. If you don't have a rage for Thor, you can just give him a mini rage, man. Just give him one of those like little obelisk proc. That's what I have on my free-to-play account. All right, so Mustafa ain't responding. I don't know if he's on dial-up internet or whatever, but yeah. Whoa, okay, Puny, I don't know what's going on with you, my guy, but you can look up my free-to-play account and I'll show you. I don't even have a CDP for him. Works. See all the people spamming right now? I'm just gonna ignore all of you. So I never said post nothing, y'all just spam it. Cool. All right. Now we can post. I'll start after dial up. All about you. If I pick somebody who was spamming, let me know. I'll just pick somebody else. If you just put your IG in, I'm just gonna skip you. All right. All right, Berserker UK. We're going with you. Who should I build next? Tier 4 P card advice. I also need a recommendation on who to give a rage to. Mostly free to play. PS. Okay. PvE focus. Okay, cool. Cool. Cards are fine. You just need to reroll to get obviously 25% pierce, but in terms of the cards you chose, you're fine. You just need a little bit better luck. Excuse me. Just need a little bit better luck on the base and then also the stars. There's not really much I can do and there's not really much you can do but just keep playing, being consistent and getting lucky. That's it. This was a bad idea. Whoa, that was a very bad idea. Wow. Okay, so 4 tier 4s, one of them being Ant-Man, that was a yikes. And then you also gave him a CDP of Rage. When you're mostly free to play, Ant-Man is a tier 4 that you do for fun. You know what I'm saying? Ant-Man is a tier 4 that you do for fun, my guy. And I regret Ant-Man because I never use him. Like, I literally never use him. Him and Blue Dragon, at least in Blue Dragon's case, I can use it for Alliance Conquest, but like, holy bro. I never use him. I can't remember the last time I used him for anything. Like, I'm trying to think. When is the last time I used Ant-Man? Yeah, drawing a blank, bro. So yeah, I would not recommend him to anyone. He's good, he's strong. Not saying he's weak. I'm just saying power without purpose is useless to me, right? I need power and purpose. There's no need for Ant-Man, so I would say 72, that's it. CDP of energy. I used Ant-Man in a video, and then after that, I can't remember what. I'm just being honest with you guys, right? And I straight up said it in my videos when I made them on. I'm like, yo, Ant-Man is strong, but I don't really see the need for him, right? But I guess that's good, because then if you're free to play and you're smart, then you skip over characters that you don't need and save for the ones that you do. That got him Warlock because he's expensive. Anyways, so Aegon, Spider-Man, that's a decent way to go. I was thinking about doing that on my free to play as well. I might try it out. Okay. See, I would have gone with a different choice here. I would have definitely gone with a rage on him, even if it was a mighty over the brilliant energy. That's just me. You say you're looking for advice in terms of one of your rages. You could have a second rage if you took this off him, and that might work out better for you. Let's see. Unless you reforge this, it's just useless for timeline battle. I'm just gonna be honest with you at this point. You need the penetration on there. Otherwise, it's not gonna do much for you. Even still. Let's see. So I'm not seeing anybody that screams, give me a CTP of Rage in your roster right now. So you should probably transcend him. I'm guessing you don't play Alliance Battle. Roster's in need of a lot of work. Yeah, I don't see anybody that you should be jumping to give a CTP of Rage to. So I'd hang on to it. I would swap your Ant-Man's Rage to an Energy if you had the crystals to do it. Makes more sense. Yeah, I'm not really seeing too much here. Unless you're looking for something specific from me. I'm free to play. Can you please tell me who I should tier for first? Jean Grey. Get one of the most expensive tier 4s out the way first. Jean Grey is not free to play. Shut the hell up. Hold on. You're a dumbass. VIP 0. Tier 4 Jean Grey. I love, see, I hate when people say that shit. But I also love it because then I can just use this free to play account as an example of your stupidity. Like, accept Jean Grey because I'm poor. Okay, so are you asking for the best tier 4? Are you asking for the best first character for your tier 4, or do you just want to tier 4 somebody just for the sake of having a tier 4? Because if you want to tier 4 somebody just for the sake of having a tier 4, you can tier 4 anyone, right? And they're all going to be decent to good. But as a free to play and your first tier 4, you want to get one of the best characters in the game while they're currently one of the best characters in the game, so that you can get the most value out of them. Why would you put off tier 4 in Jean Grey until when she's no longer number 1 and then get her then? Then you will be investing in a character that's really expensive when she's on her decline. Makes absolutely no sense. You know what I'm saying? That's like, for example, your childhood friend. That's a girl. You like her from like, you guys are like 12 years old and you wait until she's like 50 with 10 kids to profess your love to her. like what? Like what? Bro. Time up, bro. Time's up. like stop it, bro. Anyways, the point is, my guy, if you want the best, get the best while she's the best. Analogy makes no sense. Pretty weird analogy. Bro, people love Jean Grey. Stop it. It's not a weird analogy. It makes perfect sense. If it don't make sense to you, then you're an idiot. I'm sorry to tell you. Bro, it's logical. It makes sense. The character is currently at the pinnacle. She's currently the best she's ever going to be. You want to work on her, get her while she's currently the best she can be. You don't want to wait until she's on her decline, right? And then say, oh yes, now is when I'm going to work on her. Now is when I'm going to invest all of my resources into this character. Like, makes absolutely no sense. Like, if you just want any old tier 4, go ahead and do that. So by that logic, time to work on Adam so he can fall off the of course, if you have the resources to work on Adam right now, go ahead and do so. If you want to take a chance and save until Black Friday, that's also a logical path of doing things. But Jean Grey's been out for quite some time, and the longer she's out, the more likely there is for characters to come along to challenge her. Exhibit A, Adam Warlock. Alright? When Jean Grey came out, she was pretty much unrivaled. Pretty much unrivaled. Now, she has competition in Tier 4, Adam Warlock. And as time passes, more and more competition will arise. So you want to get her while the getting's good. I can't build anyone because I can't get the materials, so I don't build anyone. Why play this freaking game? Okay. Seems like you're just making excuses, my friend. Because if I can get them on my free-to-play account, why can't you? Sentry going to body both of them in the Ford uniform, inshallah. Bro, imagine Sentry comes and he's a PvE character and with no PvP value. Isn't that crazy? Anyways. Hold up. Berserker, are you still here? Tier 4 support is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Well, now what? I'm confused. Yo, I swear. Is there anything else you need from us, Berserker? Before we move on, let me know. Ron, your love for Sharon Rogers is truly unrivaled, bro. Next Tier 4? Okay, hold up. Let me look at it right quick. Shit. So yeah, next Tier 4 after Thanos. Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, after Thanos, you gotta go for Jean. It's gonna take you a while, but you already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna have 5 Tier 4s, 2 of them with PvP value. And then you have a Hulk. Then you have a Gore. As fillers for PvP when people get banned. Save for Jean Grey. Go for Jean Grey next. That's the most logical path for you, even if you're a PvE focus account. And that's gonna help you in Otherworld as well. Don't listen to Spider. He's telling you to Tier 4 Widow. Don't do it. Don't do it. That guy's an idiot. That guy with Tier 4 Hulkling. They're telling you to go for Widow. Alright. If you want to listen to the chat and go for Widow, that's on you, bro. Just keep in mind, Luna Snow might drop any day now. You might see a summer bikini Luna Snow coming, bro. Paywall on top of paywall. You heard me? It might happen. It might happen. Y'all go for Black Widow if you want. Cool. I ain't going to... Listen, you could do it. But there is the looming threat of Luna Snow getting in something at some point. Hot girl summer Luna Snow. Hey. Bust down Tatiana. Listen, she I ain't gonna say nothing else. Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing else. I ain't gonna say nothing else. If y'all wanna do it, do you, boo-boo. Do you. Alrighty. Now you guys can drop the IGN. Tony W, big up, my friend. Big up, big up, big ups to you. And we're gonna go with Reginald. Rockage. My guy's there. It's the Rockage. The Hokage of hitting it. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop it. Let me stop it. So cards in next tier 4. Let's see the cards. Cards are very good. My guy just flexing on us, bro. Like, it's got quality 7 for everything. Now the rolls, however, could be a little bit better on Crescent. Could definitely be better over here as well. He went for quality 7 over everything. It's one way to go about it, but for me personally, I prefer having the activated procs, activated effects. Definitely needs a lot of luck for those final stars. No all attack. Oh yeah, I got one there, but it's not blue. RNG playing with you. Yeah, all them resists for the final star. I feel for you. RNG giving it to you raw. Reginald, my guy, what's the plan with these cards? What is the best Iron Man tier 3 uniform? The best uniform for Iron Man in general is back to basics. Okay, I can't see Reginald in the chat. Is he still here? Gamora or Widow tier 4? I broke that down a while earlier. I don't want to repeat myself. It's, you're fighting for inches, really. So Reginald, what's the plan with these cards? Because your cards are good, you're just getting unlucky with the base rolls and the stars. All right, so it looks like Lev K wants to get blocked, so we'll just put him in timeout because he's acting like a child. You know, sit in the corner. Yeah, you know, look at the wall for a little bit. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't. I really don't know what to tell you. Kindergartners, man. Good thing I have a kid on the way. You know, you guys acting like children, basically helping my patients. Crazy. Yeah, so keep your, yeah, you can keep the cards. The cards are good, you just need a little bit of luck. Unless you're trying to go for a more hybrid build. If you're trying to go for more hybrid, then you would consider removing White Fox and Cable. But you don't have to. It's up to you. Like, if you're trying to go for hybrid, then you would replace White Fox with Scarlet Witch, and this with new, and this Cable card or Uncanny Avengers with New Avengers 9. But that's if you want to go for a more PvP setup. In the meantime, work on your swords though. Your swords are really bad. You should have swords looking like this. That goes for everybody's account that I've looked at. Your swords, your stories. For the fact that you don't have 6 swords is just like, what are you doing? Because it only takes you like a couple days to get 6 swords. Actually, not even. Like, takes you like 5 minutes to get 6 swords. Literally 5 minutes. So the fact that it's been weeks and you don't have, yeah, that's a yikes. Okay, so next tier 4, obviously you got to work on Jean. My guy went to a tier 4 Captain America. I refuse. I love Captain America. He's very strong. But again, power without purpose is just like useless to me. So your first 2 tier 4s are characters that you could have left at level 80. And instead you could have combined those resources into these 2. Or you could have gotten him and a while back him. No longer the case. This is wasted on Hulk. This is also wasted on Thanos. So yeah, your next tier 4 should probably it's gonna be tough because they're universals, but it probably should be these 3. So like 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, depending on how you want to do it. And get her newest uniform, get his newest uniform, and then you need some support characters uniform. So like Shuri's uniform, you got to get that. You need Colossus, you got that, that's good. You have that, you have this, that's good. Okay, so it's not as bad as it looked initially. Okay. How much Soul of the Falcon does it take to tier 4 Jean Grey's RNG? I don't even check that stuff at this point. It's just RNG. Listen, Beast, my Iron Man is almost closer to tier 4, so what do you think? It's up to you, my friend. If you want to go for it, but I don't think he's a necessary tier 4. I got a level 80 Carnage Undead Artifact with a Mighty Greed and a level 80 Spider-Man Back to the Basics with a Mighty Destruction. Which one is most insane PvP value at tier 4? Definitely Spider-Man at this moment in time. And your Spider-Man with Destruction is a no. You want to go for either an egg. So you want to either go for Refinement, Regeneration, or maybe Greed if you feel like it, but definitely more defensive for Spider-Man. Even like I wouldn't go with Authority just because Adam is gonna cut through anything regardless, but most people might end up doing Greed with Adam, and then Adam's gonna have double. Well, he's gonna have 2 ways to counter damage reduction. So it's just like the Authority is just gonna be dropping in value because like it's like you're playing rock, paper, scissors, and then you're throwing paper, and the person that you're going against not only has 1 scissor, but they have 2. Right? Adam has the built-in Greed ambush proc in his tier 2, and then he has it on his freaking. If they give him a Greed again, and I'm saying like, so you're throwing paper, and they're like, oh, scissor, 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 scissor. Okay, that's not that. That's anyway. That looked weird, but like you get my point. So the Authority's value is kind of dropping a little bit. Still really good on somebody like Core, but yeah. So what's the point? You're probably losing either way. That's like saying, why try? You're gonna lose either way, so what? It's better not try. Nah, come on, you gotta try, bro. You know, that's a loser mentality. Don't be like Spider, bro. Don't be like him. Reginald, are you here? Anything we missed? Anything that you need from us before we take a look at somebody else? Spidey's survivability is not gonna change with an egg or a regen. You think so? You can say that when you don't have any experience using him. Okay, alright, Reginald. Next victim. Next. When new tunes coming, bro, Marvel Future Fight said they were gonna start releasing new characters But these, you can't trust a word these guys say, bro. You can't trust them as far as you can throw them, bro. And it's not very far that you can throw them because you don't know how much they weigh. You know, I mean, their bank account is heavy, so they might weigh a couple 100 million pounds. Anyways, let's see. All right, so we have Robert Cruz, R Cruz 13. Let's go. Let's take a look at you. Next character, tier 3/transcend, general account roast, things I need to focus on. Okay. Boom. Okay. Pause with the IGN for now. Let's see. Okay, swords are decent. Oof. Yikes! Oof! These cards, my friend, what are these? Please tell me, yo, Robert, please tell me you have some cards in your inventory that you are saving, bro. Because these cards are B-A-B. They are bad, my friends. Holy. My eyes, it runs like my eyes are burning. It's like, bro, it could only get a little bit worse than this, bro. What are those? Robert, are you here, my friend? We need to talk. What are these cards, bro? Do you have any cards in your inventory? Talk to us. Because you need to replace these expeditiously. Gwenpool, mediocre. Loki, mediocre. Black Panther, mediocre. Can we create a queue or something? Been here waiting for 45 minutes, not spamming, supporting, and this ninja chooses someone who joined and been spamming. Okay. Bruv, I just choose people at random. I didn't see him spamming. If I saw him spamming, I would have put him in timeout. What can I tell you? Was he actually spamming, guys? If the chat can attest to him spamming, then we'll pick somebody else. It's that simple. It's up to the chat to tell me if he's spamming. If he's not spamming, then it is what it is. Okay, so chat said he wasn't spamming, so... Okay, cool. You know, instead of just focusing on just your account, some of the advice for other people's account might also apply to you. So maybe look at what I'm saying about their account and maybe think about how that could apply to your account as well. But yeah, you need to replace these 3 cards, okay? So you want to go for a Luna Snow, either White Fox or Scarlet Witch, depending on if your end goal is to be a hybrid or a PvE focused player. Sorry, not character. Character rolls off the tongue because I say it so often. And you need Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay, so these are the 3 cards. Boom. This one, and it's really up to you if you want to go for this or that. So those are your 4 options. So next character to tier 3/transcend is what you asked about, because I assume your first tier 4 is gonna be Gene. You have a lot of universal tier 4s lined up, so it's gonna take you a little while to farm those books. Material is gonna be a grind as well, but it will be well worth it because they have so much overlap for content. Thor, still to this day, even when he eventually gets replaced, he's gonna be a good tier 4 to have for the support buff. Well, not support, yeah, the striker ability. But anyways, so 1, 2, 3, 4 is what I would tier 4 in your case. Go in the order that pleases you, but obviously I would go with Gene first. 72 for Ant-Man and then leave him there. Uniform. Build him up to tier 3. So I know he's already at tier 3, but you said who your next tier 3 should be. Pump this guy up. Pump it up. So you want to transcend this guy and get his uniform. He's very, very valuable. Tier 3 uniform. You probably should get Moon Knight transcended as well. Ancient 1 tier 3 and uniform. Thinking Moon Knight or Namor. They're both kind of in the same position. Maybe Namor has a little bit more value. Namor and Carnage do completely different things now. Carnage is more of a PvP character. Namor is like a World Boss Legend, Giant Boss Raid. Can do ABX and ABL. Dr. Octavius is better for ABX and ABL, but Namor is better for GBR and World Boss Legend. Namor is a good pick. I still use him. I use him a lot. It's crazy because we got him, what, in November? And then we got Ant-Man in, what, February? And I still use my Namor way more than my Ant-Man. Ain't that crazy? So I guess if you look at that, that's why I said like Ant-Man is a tier 4 that you do want to love and for fun, not necessarily for power and purpose. Okay, so anything else you got for us, Robert, before we move on? This guy said I'm the best Carnage player here. This guy. If you don't chill. I'm just gonna put y'all in time off because y'all not listening. Taskmaster? Yeah, Taskmaster is a decent tier 3. And his uniform is essential for ABX and ABL. Hey Beast, I've never been chosen for a review and I don't know if donos give me priority. Hold on. Hang tight, my guy. Appreciate the super chat. Hang tight. That icon is creepy as hell. I ain't gonna hold you. It's creepy as hell. Hang tight, Null. We got you. We got you. Alright, so Robert. Alright, Robert is good. We're gonna pick one more person now. Null. I'll put you right after this next person, okay? Just hang tight. Go right now. So when you see me on this page, this is when you post your IGN. Okay? And then I'll just stop the chat at random and pick somebody. But no worries, no. I got you. No worries. I took your message down. And we'll look at you after, okay? Alright, so this person's name is Over MFF. You got tired of the BS. I can't blame him. So, best hybrid card. I'm guessing best hybrid card set. Is that what you mean? Was he spamming? No? Y'all can stop now. Y'all can stop now. We chose somebody. Hold up. Hang tight. Hang tight. Okay. So first, let me see your okay. So it's going for PvE, PvP, hybrid set. Okay. So hybrid set. Okay. So the best hybrid set, if that were the case, the only card in your current set that you would be keeping is Luna Snow. Okay, you'll be keeping Luna Snow and the other 4 cards would get replaced, and the cards you'd replace them with are these ones. Okay, so your second card would be this one. Let's go to my owned. Your third card would be this one, and then your fourth card would be this one, and your fifth card would be this one. Okay, so with those 4 cards in conjunction with your Luna Snow card, you'd have the best hybrid set in terms of the foundation, right? And then you'd have to re-roll those cards, obviously going for the appropriate stats with as much HP as possible, as much attack, as much defense, etc. And then you need to craft those cards and roll the stars. So you'd be starting from scratch. I would advise that you do that slowly over time, replacing one card at a time, and not destroy your current set, because you have what, 10% pierce. So what I would do is when you get one of those cards that I mentioned, you craft it fully, get minimum 2% pierce on it, make sure it's an improvement over one of the cards that you currently have equipped, and then whichever card is giving you the least stat, you go ahead and you replace that one first with your new card. So let's say, for example, this one right here, not giving you that much. I'm just saying, for example, right? And you crafted another card, is giving you more. Then you would replace this one. When there's a discount to unequipped, you would remove this one, and then you would put in the new one, and then you would move on to another card, and so on and so on and so forth, etc. Right? That's how I like to move. Small increments, right? Which is exactly why, for example, in my inventory right here, you'll notice I have these 2 cards. And even though they're almost done, both of them don't give me 5% pierce. So I refuse to put them in my set because I don't want to lose 25% pierce. Granted, I will no longer be using the White Fox card because I'm going hybrid. but it is what it is. Okay. Okay, so question 2, PvP player team. So he's asking what's his best option for a PvP team. Currently, your best option for a PvP team would be Thanos, Hulk, but you'd have to get Hulk's newest uniform, and probably Colossus. Yeah. That would be your best PvP team currently. Now, is that the best team? No. But it's the best you have. You'd obviously be saving towards Jean Grey, Adam Warlock, maybe moving towards Tier 4 Spider-Man in the future, etc. But your best team right now, heavy on the villains, but it's the best you got. If you want to do something cheeky, you can use maybe Ancient One in that team, maybe in place of Colossus, and try to use Tier 3. Okay, you have Adam Warlock coming up. This is good. This is good. Surprised you went for Adam before Jean, but this is good. Okay, so you want to accelerate his progress, his process, whatever. You know, get him to Tier 3 as quickly as possible. And you would run him with Thanos, and I want to say Colossus not really going to do much against enemy atoms because the damage reduction is just going to get shredded through anyways. So Ancient One, you know, maybe even a cheeky destroyer in there. Like if you are a low spender, if you tag in destroyer at the right point, you know, at Tier 2 obviously with an ISO set with some HP and attack and whatnot on him, tag him in at the right time, you can at least make Adam kill himself once, which getting rid of one of his lives is a big deal. Then you try to, you know, tag in your own Adam at some point, snipe that enemy Adam, you know, gives you a fighting chance instead of you just getting decimated, right? So Destroyer Ancient One might help you. So might want to transcend those guys, okay? Question 3 from him is, why is Spider high? I honestly don't know. I think this guy's on like angel dust. Okay, shout out to Over MFF. My man put question 3 as, why is Spider high? I honestly don't know, bro. Bro, I swear, check his question, bro. Question 3 was, why is Spider high? Oh man. Over MFF, you are a legend, my guy. All right, so the next person we're gonna look at is Servant of Null. But before we do that, do you have anything else for us, Over MFF? If you have one final question, you can go ahead and ask. And then he said that, bro. He said it. I ain't capping. Someone soaked him in web. Hey. Oh, okay. Okay, so Over MFF is good. Let's go take a look at the Servant of Null. I think it's S3. No, not 2, 3. Of Null. Oh, hold on. Got a pop up here. It's, oh, my bad. Whoa. My bad. I was looking away. Pretty sure it's this. Yep. All right. So Servant of Null. What's the plan? You did not give us direction for your account. So drop 3 questions and let's roll. Null better be max build. If his Null is not maxed out, he's a fraud. Wait, this is not your account? Oh shit! Wait. Huh? It's like this? It has to be exact? What the heck? You guys and your names, bro. I keep it simple, stupid. Like this? Alright. These can't spell? Nah. Who cares? Why do you care so much whether or not I can spell? What's spelling gonna get me in life? Okay, cards. What's the direction you're trying to go? Got spell checker. Why do I need to spell? See? A job? I don't want to have a job. Next. If your end goal in life is to have a job, I'm sorry to tell you, you're working backwards. You've been programmed. So yeah, Null. What's the end goal? Cards are being rerolled. Horrible luck though. Why Black Widow though? I want to say rule the world. Your end goal in life should be financial freedom. That's it. Financial freedom. That's it. By any means necessary. Well, within the confines of the law. Okay? Like, let me just say that. Okay? Because by any means necessary seems a bit too extreme. Anyways, so yeah, Null. Black Widow gonna get replaced when... Okay, replace with what? Because you need Luna Snow. Black Widow is mediocre. It's not necessarily bad, it's just mediocre. What bag we hitting next? You guys are acting like this is the 1800s, bro. Go pull up in like freaking... Oh, man. It's more PvP? Yeah, but you're losing an attack that unnecessarily. TD everyone, move in. This guy. If you don't chill. Spidey or Luna is being crafted right now. You should definitely go with Luna. You do not need to craft Spider-Man for this set. You don't. You already have 2 cards that will function exactly the same as Spider-Man. So you should go with Luna Snow for Black Widow. And this is going to be more of a PvE focused set. So if that's your end goal, cool, you're good. Got a lot of work to do. 2 expensive tier 4s. Jean is almost done, so that's very good. You even have her artifact, that's good. I would leave these two on the back burner, even though they both have reforged CTPs, artifacts, and everything. Very good candidates for tier 4s, especially him. He's coming up on what is it, 7, 8, 9 months, almost 8 months ish since he's been out. He's still powerful. These two are still like really good. I would tell you to stop getting characters past 72 if you're not going to tier 4 them, so that saves you a little bit of materials. But these two definitely tier 4s. These two definitely to be considered. Definitely tier 4. 72 and leave. All right, sorry Spring, I got you. Hold on, just hang tight. Appreciate the super chat. Hang tight. These guys skipping the line. I got you. Don't worry. Sorry, Spring. So Null, what's the plan here? My man's name is Servant of Null. He never said the most dedicated servant of Null. He just said Servant of Null. So he serves Null, but not well. Hey, I can't blame him. Null is trash. Like, you can build your Null as good as you want and you'll lose to like a Hulkbuster in Alliance Conquest, bro. Imagine naming yourself after this man and he comes to the game and you still have him at 1 star after like what, 2 years? That's crazy. But I'm not telling you to build him. He's trash. Like, he's legitimately trash. If he was good, I would tell you to build him. He's not. I wish he was better too. I wish he gets a uniform and a tier 4 and he becomes a driving force in timeline. That would be great. Because then if he becomes a driving force in timeline, he'll be physical and then we can use people like Luke Cage, Colossus more, you know? Then we have more cheeky counters. No, this is terrible. Yeah, he is. Terrible. Transcend her. She's actually pretty decent for Otherworld Arena if you give her a CTP of Destruction. These days, there's not that many characters that can utilize a Destruction. And there is a requirement within the season to use 2 blast characters, but maybe you're going to use Adam Warlock and Wasp, and that'll get you all the wins you need. But she's pretty useful. Shuri, obviously, that's a tier 3 you should pick up. Ancient One, tier 3 and uniform. Wasp, you definitely should transcend and get her uniform. Transcend and uniform, tier 3. You're wasting your premium bios doing this. Should just use tickets. Save the bios to use on them years later. Alright, so Null, what else you got for us? Anything that we missed that you want us to touch on? Any advice before we take a look at Sorry Spring? Don't buy Wasp's uniform, she's gonna die regardless. Save your crystals. Don't listen to Spider, he's brain dead. He doesn't realize that Wasp's uniform gives you extra HP. So even if she's dead, the extra HP applies to your other characters, which will definitely keep those other characters alive longer. Do not listen to Spider, okay? He's here for the memes, but his brain doesn't fully work, bro. Like, they let him out of kindergarten way too early, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, They kept him for like 20 years, and we thought that was long enough, but apparently it's not long enough for him, bro. But anyways, for Otherworld Arena, your tier 2 passives and your uniform effects apply. 20% more HP to your Jean Grey, your Adam Warlock, your Spider-Mans, your Thanoses, your Gores, your whoever's. It's good. It's good. Right? It's 20% more HP applied to all of your characters, and that scales obviously if you have more HP on your cards and whatnot, even if you have no HP. Keep in mind, the higher your HP, the better your heal is. Because whenever your character heals, they heal for a percentage of your max HP. So if your max HP is 100 and you heal for 30% of that, you're going to heal for 30. But if your max HP is 10,000 and you're healing for 30% of that, or if it's 100,000 and you're healing for 30% of that, you see what I'm saying? The extra HP not only gives you more max HP, but it also makes you heal for more when you do heal. So do not listen to people like Spider. Brain don't fully function. Room temperature IQ, bro. And by room temperature, in Spider's house, the room temperature is like 2, bro. Bro, you're not buying her for her to stay alive, stupid. You're buying her so that she can buff other characters. That's like saying, don't buy Valkyrie because Valkyrie's not going to do a lot of damage. Don't buy Valkyrie because Valkyrie's going to die. Stupid. Of course. You're buying Valkyrie so that she can buff other characters. You're buying Sif so she can buff other characters. You're buying Shuri so she can buff other characters. Bro, so what you're listen to this guy. This guy's saying a PvE support and a PvP support is different. No shit, Sherlock. There's different things that we prioritize in PvP and PvE. Wasp is not a PvP support. Alright. Yeah. I can't, bro. This man really just said Wasp is not a PvP support. Keep in mind, in Otherworld battle, your leaderships don't work, and 99.999% of the PvP characters that give you debuff removal, it comes from their leaderships. So Wasp is literally the only character in the game that can give debuff removal to her. Bro, why? But you don't need that extra HP, all right? How much HP determines whether or not you're alive or dead? Just by going by Spider's logic, right? You don't need the extra 20%. Do you know the difference between being alive and being dead? It's 1 HP. It's 1. It's 1. It's literally 1. Not 1%, just 1. Okay? Just 1 HP is enough to make the difference between winning and losing. Then you have a character offering you 20% of your max HP, and you're gonna say, that extra part is useless. Room temperature IQ, bro. Yo, I swear. Oh, iPad died. Hold on, let me grab my cell phone. Oh man, spider. The itsy bitsy spider's brain didn't work. So we had to roast him. It's okay. Hold on. Yeah. Apple devices, bro. What you gonna do about it? Let me plug this shit in. Hold on. I got my cell phone here, so we'll look at stuff over here. I don't even know why we're trying to argue with somebody who was intellectually challenged, bro. In Spider's world, 2 + 2 is 5 million, so like, why are we even bothering with him, bro? I gave Morbius a brilliant TDP. Alright, we're not even gonna finish that sentence because that is one of the stupidest things you could have possibly done, my guy. Null, are you still here? Is there anything you need from us specifically before we continue? Just gonna pop these open while we're here. Hopefully we get a good 4-star artifact. Do you prefer prioritizing carbs or the CTP on the free to play? Oh, I go for tier 4 materials. I go for tier 4 materials. I go for life seed and carbs from the Otherworld arena. IQ cannot be negative, and therein lies the problem with Spider's logic. This is why I say room temperature IQ, bro. Okay. But yeah, on my free-to-play account, which is what we're on right now, right? I prefer life seed and carbonadium. I'm almost done with Thanos. I told you guys we're gonna go for Thanos and then start saving for Adam. Because PvP, I like to be able to auto and win. Alright, let's see. Come on, can we finish this gear? Come on. Oh, sad times. Sad times. In time, you will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, but to fail all the same. Ah, pain. All right, so I don't see anything from Null in the chat, so we're gonna go to Sorry Spring. We gave him a lot of opportunities to speak up. So, you... the phone I'm on right now, this is a Samsung Galaxy S20 something Ultra something. 22? Ultra something, I don't know, some bro. What the hell? I not be keeping track of these phones, bro. I got too many phones, too many. Okay, so Sorry Spring here. Sorry Spring. Oh, I backed out, sorry. Get it? Sorry. Spring, I'm sorry. get PvE set. Just needs a little bit more luck on the rolls. There's a PvP set as well. Okay. The Sar Spring here. I haven't seen him in the chat. Should I continue rerolling my White Fox card? I know I should reroll for good stats, not just Pierce, but no one ever told me when I should stop before it becomes counterproductive. Truthfully speaking, the White Fox card has kind of fell off. So even I stopped rerolling it. Addictive addiction. Oh yeah, you are here. So should I? Oh, okay, yeah, okay, okay. Yeah. So even I stopped re-rolling it. So since you have 2 sets, I don't see the reason of stopping. The reason I stopped re-rolling it is because I decided to go for one overarching set that was going to cover both PvP and PvE. But since you're going to do 2 sets, in your case, you just have to basically figure out what your priority is, which card set you're going to focus your everything on completing or getting to at least 95% completed, and then, you know, switching focus depending on if you want to go PvP like at a high level. So while you're re-rolling based on this, you could be crafting and then playing with the quality on these. That's how I would do it, because these, at this point, this is just RNG you're at the mercy of right now. Some of these still could be better, like the base. In your case, I wouldn't stop re-rolling White Fox in terms of the stars. I just wouldn't make, let's see. You're in a tough spot. It's gonna take you a long time to complete both of these sets. It's why I didn't do it this way. Because now you have to split your resources in a way where you have to make sure you're not getting to the point of diminishing returns. But I think you're far off that, but it's gonna make it feel even farther away because you have a second set that you're gonna, as soon as you're done this, you're gonna be restarting the struggle, you know? It's like climbing Mount Everest, and then once you finally get to the top, you look up and there's a bigger Mount Everest waiting for you to climb. And you're like, fuck, you know? That's literally the situation that you've created here, because you still need to reroll the base on Black Panther. And I'm not telling you to stop. I'm saying at this point, you've committed to opening the second set, right? But you're gonna have to reroll the base on Spider-Man, Black Panther, and Cable to get to at least quality 5 with the attack, like how I have it. Like, for example, oh, I was looking at these cards. I was like, what the hell? What are these cards? But then I realized I'm on the free-to-play account. I'm like, what the actual hell? Like, what the hell did I do to my cards? But anyways, yeah. So like on my main account, this is how the Spider-Man, Black Panther, and Cable card needs to look. Quality 5 minimum with energy and physical attack, because those 3 cards are relatively the same. Oh shit, I popped out of your account. Should I tier 4 Adam Warlock or Dr. Octopus? Ooh, that's a... In your case, Adam, are you in a PvE focus alliance? Are you in an alliance that requires you to score X amount of points in alliance battle weekly? If that is not the case, go for Adam, personal gain. Make your timeline experience more fun and go for Adam. Here's the thing, to join my alliance, you would need Black Bolt and probably Thor. If not Thor, you would need tier 4 Star-Lord. You would need 130 million points. Black Widow would help you. You probably have enough for 130 million if you tier 4 her and then tier 4 him. But if you don't have any point commitment for ABX and stuff, then Adam is the smart choice for your own personal sanity. Doc Ock is after that, for sure. With a Mighty, he gets to 10 million, especially if you have him with a Reforge insight on like, I don't know, Taskmaster or Umbaku or whatever. So I'm sure you already know you need to tier 3 her if you bought her uniform. Not sure why you didn't get her artifact for Black Friday. It's not like you're free to play. You probably should have committed to the bingo. There's been, what, a few bingos since this uniform came out. Definitely want to get her artifact. So you have Logan, have his uniform, have his artifact. Refuse to tier 3 him. Confused on that part. Again, confused on this part. Why are you not building your characters in their entirety? Like, it's not that difficult to okay, you have Adam, have his uniform. I hope this is gonna be like a fast track, because you have a pattern of just like picking up uniforms and then leaving characters kind of like in limbo. Like, this uniform came out months ago. If you were gonna use Doctor Strange, you see, this is why I went on that rant earlier about the person who said, oh, I'm gonna build Jean Grey eventually, but I want to tier 4 somebody now and then I'll come back to Jean Grey. This is the kind of situations that you create for yourself when you buy uniforms, or you decide, you know what, let me focus on somebody else and then come back to X character later. By the time you come back to X character is not what they once was. They're now Y, you know? They're now like, why would I build you? But I already bought your uniform. See what I'm saying? Then that's just money down the drain. So when you buy a uniform for a character, commit to get them to their, like, look at this. Commit to getting them up to their max or close to it. Like, at least so you can get a return on that. Like, look at this. That's a waste. You know what I'm saying? Even as a striker, you want tier 3 for the extra buff. That's a waste. That's a waste. Like, that's a waste. That's a waste. That's a waste. That's a waste. Right? That's a waste. 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 Like, what is going on? You see what I'm saying? These are the players that Marvel Future Fight loves. Because you log in, you spend money, and then you don't even use the thing that you bought. It's like, oh, thank you for your money. That's it. Most of the tier 1s was for uniform options. Wow. Even as a whale. Damn, bro. I feel bad. I don't think in my entire time covering this game I've ever made a video with just buying optional uniforms. Like, that just sounds mad to me, bro. Even, even as a freaking whale, it just sounds mad to buy a uniform for an optional of like 600 extra attack. Even 2000 extra HP seems mad, bro. Like, spending 1,000 crystals or $10, you know, $10 hairs for 600 extra attack. 600 extra attack. I'm good, dog. I'm good. Like, think about it. Even the most powerful character in the game, bro. Uniform option. You think I'm gonna spend? You think I'm gonna spend what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 crystals for what? For what? 1,500 extra dodge? That's like what? 10% more dodge there. 10% more dodge here. 2,000 HP in the grand scheme of things, like a drop in the ocean. And what? 565 attack here. Extra 1,000 attack. Bruv. My character right now has 87,000 energy attack. And you're telling me I should go spend, right, 2,000 crystals, because I have to buy 2 uniforms. Like, collectively, it will give me 1,000 attack. Now, granted, these uniforms will then tie into other uniforms, right? So maybe for every 1,000 crystals you spend, you get maybe overall in your entire roster 10,000 energy attack across 10 different characters. Who knows? But the point still stands. I can't recommend it. I can't, bro. I can't. This man just said stop being poor. This guy. Do you understand that poor people will always exist? You know? If there's rich, there'll always be poor. There's always going to be people who have more than you and always people who have less than you. It's facts. The uniform option for attack gives you 600, not 1k. You can get attacked twice. Okay? It's not 1k, it's 1k collectively. Right? Because there's 2 optionals, right? So the second optional will give you attack. It will give you the option of going for physical attack or energy attack. And then the final optional will then give you 600 all attack or physical attack or energy attack. So collectively, it's 1,000. You see what I'm saying? We're talking collectively. Spider is just stupid. Let me just go to one of my uniforms and show you guys what I'm talking about. So, if I go to the optionals here, see how it says all attack there at the bottom? But for some reason, it doesn't show you the full amount. It only shows you the base amount. So I'd have to log into my other account to show you. Shadowhunter, I see you. Super chat meta. This guy. But sorry, Spring. Is there anything else you need from us while we're here? He's the same person that says WAS uniform for 20%. Do what you want. I'm not gonna argue with somebody who doesn't have a fully functional brain, bro. What should I change my PvP to? Cause Carnage with a PvE build gets smacked around. Carnage is gonna get smacked around regardless, my friend. It's a new meta right now. It's a whole new world, like Aladdin said. It's a whole new world. Yes, sir. A new Adam regime has begun. So Carnage time is Carnage and Hulk, frankly. their time, they're on borrowed time right now. You'd have to swap this to like an egg. I know you love them, but you'd have to swap this to an egg to have a fighting chance. And I'm guessing you built him in place of Dr. Octavius, and then you would need to swap. You'd have to probably give this to Doc Ock, and then he'll be able to cap for you. Truthfully speaking though, Doc doesn't need a brilliant. Anything else? But what should my PvP team look like? I use Thanos, Jean Grey, and Carnage. You use Thanos, Jean Grey, and Carnage. Your best bet is to get Adam up as quickly as possible. Because all three of them are going to get smacked around because you're using them with PvE builds, you know? You get Adam and Spider-Man up to tier 4 and you build them PvP wise. That's your best bet. Your best bet is tier 4 Spider-Man, tier 4 Adam. Do that. You put them together on the Jean Grey's banner, and that's the best you can do without like breaking the bank. Okay, let's take a look at Shadowhunter. Came from the shadows, jumped the line. Shadowhunter is 0. Yeah, right. Shadow, you here? But I swear I'm building those uniforms because my Electra was like that, and I'm okay. Story mode, those uniforms will help you once you get those characters built up. Shadow Bunny, yo, that auto. What's on my mind? No, that's auto fill. I don't know. I've never typed Shadow Bunny in my life. I don't even know what the hell that is. Okay, so what are we doing? Shadowhunter, aka Christian. What are we doing? What's the plan? What's the direction? What are we looking at? Give me 3 questions so we have something to work off of. Shadow Bunny is a Sonic villain? I don't even know. Overall roast? Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so you need to break 1 card at a time. I would advise that you don't get too comfortable with 25% Pierce because you're gonna have to break these cards 1 by 1 because you need better stats. So enjoy your time with 25% Pierce, but the work is not done. The work is not done. Yeah, okay. The fact that you have more cold resist than you do physical or energy attack says a lot. If you add up all of the resist that you have over here, that that in itself could equate to a lot. Like, add up all of that and cut it in half, and that's how much more extra attack you could have by getting rid of those. Okay, so quality 3 needs to be like quality 5 is the minimum that I would settle for in my set. Like 4, even 4 is just like ugh. 5 is the minimum. Obviously the end goal at some point is 7, but we'll compromise to some extent. But these cards, they need to look a lot differently. None of these cards are perfect. So everyone needs to be broken one at a time. Not only for the base, but also for the stars. Because your Luna card is even worse. Well, maybe it's a little bit better than my free-to-play, but still. You need that proc, bro. If you don't have the proc, what cards specifically? All of them. Every single one of your cards need to be worked on. Now, in terms of which one you break, it's up to you. But every single one of them could be broken. I would save a couple hundred cards and then re-roll the base, starting with Luna Snow, then possibly White Fox, just the base. And then in a couple months, when you have like maybe 10 or so premium cards saved up, then obviously you would break the Luna Snow card. And let's see, which one gives you the worst? I would either break Luna Snow or Guardians of the Galaxy in terms of the Pierce. But yeah, you definitely gotta fix these cards. That's a big thing. It will help you in all facets. And the Black Panther card is terrible. Yeah, in terms of the stats that you have on it, yeah. Yeah, is the stats, it's RNG and just you playing the game long enough and just being consistent with it, right? Well, that was a wasted tier 4 in my opinion, especially considering you could have gone for Thor. You went with, I don't know, Lust? Lust? Is that what we're gonna call it? Because like 1, 2, 3, I would say are unnecessary tier 4s. Like, very strong because they're tier 4s in a game with 250 plus characters. If only a handful of them can be at the pinnacle of power, then obviously they're going to be strong by contrast, right? It's like me and Spider. One of us has muscles and the other one has a mouth. Which one is more useful? Well, anyways, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I don't know where I was going with that, but the point is, why did you tier 4 these 3? I just want to know specifically. Muscles will get you nowhere in life, bro. This is not the Stone Age, bro. See? I know you thought I was gonna say I have muscles. Reverse psychology, bro. You don't need muscles to get ahead in life, bro. But you know what you need? I'm out. Yeah. Sharon does output serious damage though. Big numbers, big numbers, big numbers, and then you get upskirt action. Yeah, Anyways, of course you can be fat. You can be fat and just talk your way out of everything, bro. What the hell? You just gotta be slick. Anyways. Sharon is snapping much faster than Thor, Iron Man, Mech. What are you talking about, especially with a mighty energy? Okay, cool. Good for you. Good for you. What are you playing, stage 1? Does it matter? If she kills it in 5 seconds or Thor does it in 15? Just saying. What's the difference? See? Okay. Anyways, if y'all want to tier 4 characters that don't really have long-term value, it's up to you. It's your money, it's your account. You're the one that's going to be struggling. You're the one that's going to be behind the 8 ball when they drop characters that you actually need for stuff. But it's just not something I would personally do. Okay, so he's working on Adam. That's good. That's probably should be his next tier 4. If he tier 4 is Ant-Man next, that would be wild. That'd actually be wild. Or Blue Dragon, that would also be wild. Because some of y'all really believe that Blue Dragon is like the strongest character in the game for some reason. She's just not. She's just not. She's just not. Anyways, so 2 characters I would suggest that you work on: Gore and Adam Warlock. Thanos, whoa, 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 my heart. Yikes. Level 7 card, it's luck. You have a small chance, maybe less than 1% chance when you're re-rolling to get it. Yikes, bro. My guy has Thanos in the endgame uniform. We are really in the endgame now. Cue the dad jokes. Okay, so Magneto and his artifact. So you probably should tier 4 Magneto at some point. Don't wait until next Christmas. Or this Christmas, whenever it comes, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't wait until there's a new seasonal uniform that might be better than Magneto to then be tier 4 in Magneto. Magneto is currently at the peak right now, so now is when you want to, you know, make your money work. So, Magneto, Thanos, I don't know why you skipped over April Fool's Day Thanos. But you should have picked him up. Gore and Adam. Those would be the ones that I would ideally recommend that you work on. How's Phantom X? Shadowland character. He's decent for like stage 25. Alright, I don't know why this thing is acting up. Got anything else for us? Christian? AKA the Shadowhunter 0. Bro, we roasted your account. So many times, Spider. So many times. You have not gotten any better. It's a waste of my energy. What team you should use for PvP? Based on who you have? No, it's gonna also be based on what league you're in under restriction. Probably Jean, Spider-Man, and yeah, probably Jean, Spider-Man, Adam is what you want to go. That's the best way for you to go. I would assume. Regular energy work fine for Adam. Yeah, regular energy works. The mighty just gives you a little bit more attack and defense, but he's so offensive now that you don't need it. You don't need it. The other uniform may have needed the extra attack to kill in some instances, but because of the fact that his tier 2 passive now gives you the 30% ignore enemy damage decrease, you don't need it. And he has the immunity to guard break built in. Yeah, you truly don't need it. Unless you're like going up against the best of the best, you know, the creme de la creme. You got a tier 3 Carnage, so what? You got a tier 3 Carnage when Adam comes out and make even the best Carnages in the game look like a joke? Bro, even a level 70 Adam will work over a rank 1 brilliant build Carnage. Hulk is gone too. PvP is now literally top 5. Jean Grey, Adam Warlock, Spider-Man, Thanos. Who am I missing? Maybe Ancient One? Like, realistically, PvP now is... It's over for Hulk, bro. It's over for him. The only time you're gonna see Hulk is if people are like crazy, or they just want to give away free wins, or if Adam and Jean are banned. Gore, that's what I'm missing. Gore, that's it. Gore is number 5. That's it. Thank you. That's it. Gore is number 5. Yeah. Gore could be moved up because, like, Gore, you know, he's good. He's really good. He don't miss. Gore is good, man. If they give Gore, no, they won't give Gore tier 4 too soon because they still gotta do Sentry. There's like a bunch of characters that they gotta give tier 4s to before Gore's time. Literally everything that Spider says is cap, bro. Like, even if Spider said the sky was blue, I would doubt him. Like, truly. Even if he said 1 + 1 was 2, I would still doubt him, bro. Like, everything he says is cap. Did any of you guys watch what? His CTP tier list video? Anyone? Who's CTP tier list video? I don't know what you're talking about. Regular good, Reforge better for extra pierce along with concentration. I personally go for the all attack for Adam. I don't really go for concentration and all that. Okay, so I think we're done. Yeah. Shadow's gone back to the Shadow Realm, and okay, good. We're done here. You guys can enter IGN. I want to go play some Black Clover, so let's do this. Daily reset happened like 2 hours ago, so I gotta go grind. I may or may not stream Black Clover after this, I don't know. Alright, so I see you, Red Hood. Red Hood reminds me of Red. Wonder what that guy's doing. Shout out to Red, man. Red Hood 187. Need advice on what tier 4 characters to tier 4 and my comic cards, how to make them better. Okay. Trolling. No. How you can make your cards better. You are in the end game, sir. Red. Where you are at, it's gonna require a lot of patience. In a very long time. The only way you can make these cards better is for you to re-roll, like for example the cable card. You gotta break it, get max HP, and either dodge and crowd control on it. And then you gotta pretty much come over here. Well, dodge, crowd control, or recovery rate for the. So for the first stat, instead of cold resist, you need dodge, recovery rate, crowd control. Second stat, instead of energy defense, you need max HP. Third stat, instead of ignore defense, probably more crowd control. And then fourth stat, instead of movement speed, I believe you can get all defense. And for the base, you want to reroll. And instead of having like, well, actually the max HP is pretty good, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's between max HP and attack. It's ultimately not that bad to go with either. But yeah, so those stats, replicate them across all of your cards, and then obviously keep the all attack. And if you need the critical rate, keep that. It's better than the attack speed that you get in that slot anyways. This card here, obviously you're gonna have to break the quality 7 to go for physical and energy attack for the base, and then you gotta fix the crafted stats to the aforementioned stats. Now let's see. Tier 4s, well, Magneto and Storm should be among your next two, simply because they're seasonal uniforms, and seasonal uniforms tend to have a very short shelf life, about a year, and we're coming up on a year for Storm. Maybe you want to wait and see if she gets replaced, but maybe you want to have fun with her before she gets replaced. Who knows? But Magneto is currently, well, they're both currently the best blast for their respective days in ABX. Magneto overall best blast character for ABX and ABL. Storm best blast character for ABL on the mutant days. Wow. No love for Sharon Rogers. Yikes. Seems like a waste to buy Star-Lord's uniform, not give him a CTP, get him to level 80. Like, why do all that? Just confused. Do you even use him? So yeah, next tier 4 probably should be Spider-Man, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tier 4s that are PvE. Pretty much all of your tier 4s except Hulk, you have them built for PvE. So I would advise you get some more PvP tier 4s. Spider-Man is a good one to invest in. These other ones are also PvE, so yeah, I'll probably go with Spider-Man next, and then Adam. Your next two tier 4s probably these. Give your roster a little bit of balance. Did I say tier 3? I think I meant tier 4, obviously. If I said tier 3, I meant tier 4. Come on, it's been 2.5 hours, guys. Cut me some slack. But yeah, the next tier 4 should probably be Adam and Spider-Man. I didn't tier 4 Spider-Man. I'm sorry, I didn't tier 4 Adam yet, and I didn't tier 4 Star-Lord yet. I said it's a waste to level 80 Star-Lord if you're not gonna actually build him. Like, this is not a build. He has nothing on him. You know, I thought you guys were talking to me. You guys are talking to each other in the chat. I'm like, what? My guy's still here. I'm not seeing any response. Authority on Spider-Man. Authority on Spider-Man wasn't necessarily a bad choice. Still not. Extra survivability is the only thing that Spider-Man needs. He more than one shots pretty much anybody, literally anybody. Type advantage, type disadvantage, it doesn't matter. So authority on Spider-Man isn't a bad idea. Authority on Spider-Man is, we're not listening to you. Like, it's not a bad idea. I would prefer going with a regen or a refinement for Spider-Man, but authority isn't necessarily bad. Mighty Greed is better. Okay, let me see. Character can one-shot any character in the game, even if they don't have an obelisk. Yes, let me give them more attack instead of trying to fix their defensive issues. Genius. Absolutely a genius, this one. Yeah. The only thing that Spider-Man lacks is survivability. And it's not even that he lacks it. It's that the characters that Spider-Man is competing against are characters that have insane heals and also the ability to revive themselves. So if you are going up against characters that can revive themselves and you lack survivability, your best bet is to improve your survivability because you know you can kill them in one hit. Why are you gonna give yourself more attack when you can already kill them? Bruv, your Spider-Man dies fast because you're trash. That's it. Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. Nobody runs Spider-Man by himself? Of course not. This is a team game. Thanks for these live stream. Really helps even though you don't pick me. LOL. That's the point, right? There's like hundreds of people that show up each time. I can't pick every single person, but hopefully some of the information is relevant to your account. Okay, this is how you know that everything Spider says is just absolutely stupid. Because on one hand, he says Spider-Man dies so fast regardless. And then immediately follows up by saying, my Spider-Man never dies. So this is how you know he's a liar, bro. Like, yikes. Anyways, Red, anything else you need from us? Any advice on how to improve my account? I'm 99% free to play. That doesn't give me any info at all. Well, you're free to play, but I can't really give you advice if I don't know more specifics. Brad, are you still here? Spider-Man is a snipe type character, not a tank type character. No shit, genius. Spider. Oh boy. Oh boy. Spider. If it were up to you, you know, police officers would not wear body armor or any of that stuff because you're like, well, your job is to arrest people and possibly shoot them. Your job is not to survive. Like what? Like what? I know you're spider. like this guy, bro. That's not even the same. It is the same situation. Because at the end of the day, survivability matters. It doesn't matter if you kill the character once, if they revive and instantly kill you. Ooh. This ain't about participation trophy. I know when you were in kindergarten, all they gave you was like a 10th place ribbon to take home, and you're like, oh, mommy, I got 10th place. See, in my house, we just burned that. Come back with first or come back with nothing. Let that pain mold you into a person. Like, like what the hell, man? You're gonna ruin what? You're gonna run in with Adam and so what? How is this your guy, mod? He's here for comedic effect, man. He's here for comedic effect. But I think Red took a nap, so I'm pretty sure we're done with his account because he's not asking us anything else. Who should I give a Brilliant Rage to? Brilliant Rage, character that has the most overlap in ABX and ABL, has the most days. Best value. There's so many options. Not gonna jeopardize their PvP value. Maybe if you want to use them in PvP, if you don't. It's tough. If I had a Brilliant Rage and I didn't want to sacrifice any PvP value at all, the first character that comes to my mind is Magneto. For some reason, yeah. Yeah, I think. And it's only because I care about timeline battle. If I didn't care about timeline battle, then he would default to Gene or Thanos. But because... yeah. But because I care about timeline battle... even then, maybe Thanos? It'll be between Magneto and Thanos, probably. I'm not talking about... but there's a couple different times that you use Magneto and ABL. And one of those times he doesn't have much in the way of support. Like there's a day when you can only use Magneto, Mephisto, and Cyclops together. And that day he can't score more than like 9 million. With a Brilliant, he probably could get the 10. So that's why I said Magneto. Magneto has the least support on his days. Like ABX, Magneto is capping even at like tier 3 level 80, that kind of stuff, right? So we ain't talking about ABX, we're talking about ABL. So yeah. Probably between Magneto and Thanos. Alright boys, we're gonna wrap up the stream here. 2.5 hours. My pops was calling me, so I'm gonna call him back and see what he wants. Give it to a speed female. It's up to you. Speed females, they're like inching them along because they don't want to make them too powerful because there's the likelihood of what's her face coming. But yeah, I'll see you guys maybe next week, depending on, you know, the likes and the comments and the feedback and whatnot. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Christian, shout out to Addict, shout out to Null, shout out to the Carter, shout out to Cheesy, JD, Big Ron, maybe Spider for comedic effect, you know. No, and shout out to all of you guys. I love you guys. Appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to come through. Even if you didn't get chosen, don't feel too badly about it. We do this on a weekly basis, so yeah, your time will come, all in due time. Hopefully some of the information regarding other people's account will help you improve your account, you know. But yeah, I gotta go see what my dad wanted, so phone was behind me, I didn't see it. I may or may not stream Black Clover. Yeah, they released a new dungeon and it's really annoying actually, with some undead passive things activating in there, so I'm gonna have to figure out what the hell is going on there. Peace.